ayo eyine interest munonga omulito ahabwe shonga nico kitumaga no mu koti bayosha tibine mitwaro 20 konka kuba ari kukwato tine mitwaro 20 barakutera mpaka bakwisi mazima UPDF ne baseta kukora ambush itwa abanya Uganda no mu musiro takahishiremo bakatera we mpaka takire mitwaro 20.
In his remarks, retired Assistant Commissioner of Police Chris Besije from the Office of Special Presidential Assistant Police Affairs notes that they had contradicting facts from the District Land Board and the NFA, thereby assured that he will deliver a report to the President for immediate action. He also directed the Deso Kibale Jackson Arinite to investigate the extortion allegations by the UPDF who were deployed to protect Kangombe Forest Reserve.
President urukunda abantu be tarukubasa kureba abantu be bari babona bona kandi ikintu cyarwanirira kukira munonga karwanirira ubusinge bw'abantu bagira ubusinge. President tuza kumuha report ngo kutwabahurira kandi nyenda kubasima abo kugira ngo mwagamba konka hati nkamuzeho kuyatutuma turukwenda ngo turugaha kandi tugaruke turire ngo abantu bari baderwa NFA court order ekabenegira ngo status ko egireta ebe maintain ngwena hati turukugezaho kuronda NFA n'abantu okuturature hamwe mu businge activities zimwe mbanze muzire okutera abantu okutwine bishani ayitwaza kwizira ina basirikara butwinaho mu bishani abakwasibwa barutera abantu. Make sure your people should not torture people anymore. So nitwenda ngo okurugaha kwitwera izoba tehweshuransia omukintu cy'umushango.
Godwin Angalia Kasigwa, the RDC, has requested the Ministry of Lands to fast-track the reopening of Kangombe Forest Reserve boundaries and the State House to collaborate with the judiciary in order to come up with the final judgment.
Tusabire State House etuyambeho engaging Ministry of Lands baije ba opening boundaries buyaka afresh tumanye kibira kikanga na ivyo takaliye cyumbalirize. Of course tujya kuikara into respectinga court order byona byabalize buso kulima hayaka buso kuombeka baitu enu nsonga no tubalize byona State House ebitwaire kandi tukusaba State House ekoragane na judiciary omusango gunu baguhure kinu nakyo kiwe.
However, Boaz Basigirenda, the NFA Ranger Officer for Alberton Region, says Kangombe Forest Reserve has been on continued encroachment as more new people continue to settle on the contested forest land. However much, there is a court injunction.
Twategona mateka gaitu nti omuntu wena araba sangiro mu kibira goza ali mu court order baita kateme kibira kiyaka okuba musanga kandi gali mazima genda yihakane abakuru bana bokora benga bakatukwata gali mazima ku bantu noka bali mu kibira ekirasere kizibu kuli abantu bujja bakayongera mu kichweka ekya court order kandi balesero abantu abo mu court order so bakuno bagambire nti aro enclave gali mazima omubibira enclave zibamu kandi enclaves teba party ekibira ki bali munda mu kibira but it is a private land hano mu Kagombe tuna enclaves zibi emu eri Kigalia endi eri Nyamugusa.
Away from that, Kibale District is set to celebrate the belated World Environment Day tomorrow 5th at Kayanja Primary School in Kayanja Sub-County, Kibale District. Charles Kahwa, the Kibale District Senior Environment Officer, has told our reporter in an exclusive interview today that all is said to celebrate the day with a campaign to focus on land restoration, desertification and drought resilience under the theme Planned Land Use, Our Wealth, Our Future. Kahwa also notes that the day will be comprised of various items including the demonstration of natural trees, raising awareness through cultural poems and plays, thus calling on the local public to turn up in big numbers. The chief guest is expected to be the Member of Parliament for Wiyanja East, Dr. Emily Kugonza.
Omuntu omukuru gwekiro kino omuntu omukuru gw'ekiro kino kugarabuhyako eitaka habw'okweteekaniriza ebizibu ebikuruga mu mpindukahinduka y'obwire. Kibaale yaitu tukozire ebintu bingi hakusiisa eitaka oba kyaleetereza abantu ba Kibaale, abaikazi ba Kibaale kuba nibabonaabona habwa ebizibu ebikwijaho hanyuma y'empindukahinduka y'obwire muno. Mu bizibu bino bitufuniremu niyo hali nko emiijuzo mu bisaaru byaitu gamba Kambaya hamuna ahandi eibura lyenjura kasinga tuba twecumitiriza ebintu bino nitusaa kweteekanyiriza ebintu bino nituraba mu bintu ebituja kwega hakiro kino gamba nka enfukirire enungi etukuna eja kubaha mu mwoleso guno habwokuba tulina ebintu bingi ebirabayo nambali haraba omwoleso amazina n'embazo z'abantu abandi ebirabamu ebyokwega bingi. Ninteerera abantu itwena tugende tuineyo ekitukutwarayo kandi tuineyo ekiturayegayo.
Juliet Nakate, the Kibaale District Forest Officer, says that the day will create more awareness and reminds of actions for the protection of the environment.
Ekiro kino kijaguzibwa buli mwaka ebiro 5 mu Gwomukaaga baitu nka Kibaale tujja kijaguza ebiro 5 mu Gwomusanju kya 5 kandi nkuterera abantu bona mujje mutweterano. Ekiro kino tukiteekayo ku creating awareness to the general public rundi mutweterano hamo kumanyira ekiro ekyo kandi habwa kitwine kulinda ebyobuhangwa omwoleso bugya kubayo n'okumanya emigaso egikurwa mu bintu ebyobuhangwa mujje murole emiti gya buli kika kandi emiti getuyambaki mitiki mugasoki kandi osagibyara kumara bwireki osagibyarota gyakoye ebintu bingi ebyokugura agya kubayo ebintu nk'ebijuma ebintu bikurwa mu byobuhangwa.
The world commemorated World Environment Day on 5th of June, and this year's celebrations for Uganda were held in Sironko district. Moving on, government through the Ministry of Health has announced a ban on traditional birth attendants from handling expectant mothers, citing unprofessionalism. This directive was communicated in a letter written by Dr. Henry Mwebesa, the Director General of Health Services at the Ministry of Health, and addressed to all district health officers across the country. Addressing traditional birth attendants from Buyaga West this afternoon, who gathered at Wikara Health Center 3 in Wikara Sub-County, Kagadi District, Theodora Kajumba, the Kagadi District Health Officer, states that government accuses traditional birth attendants of contributing to increased mortality rates due to their lack of midwifery skills. Kajumba warns that those found violating this ban will face legal consequences, thereby highlighting concerns about the role of traditional birth attendants in the rising HIV prevalence rate of mother to baby.
Ekitongole ky'obwomezi kikalengaho kuseruliriza kibesta research niko abasomire baroheri negamba nti inyo yesi muinekyererezi ekimusobora kugamba nti omuntu ono usobora kumuyamba baitu noyamba ogwo omuntu ataine kizibu baitu inywe mutasome mutakuguke tosobora kumanya nti omwana ono ayekikiremu tosobora kumanya ngo omwana ono alesera amaguru tosobora kumanya bukimu kyona iwe okuzalisa omwana akozireki owaizire direct wa mukamalesi takafune ne baroheri kuruga mu byobomezi tubayira naito mu district munu arumukwe murugunye kiramunda bicoka byampefu nosanga omuzalisa owekiyaro kweha amagezi enokwika kutekaho ecupa habokura tuine hati abantu bayingi abakingwireho obulwaro bokutunde mbaze yito yabasawo.
Vincent Kyaligonza, the Kagadi District Deputy Chief Administrative Officer, who also attended the meeting, warns that tough actions will be taken against traditional birth attendants who intercept mothers from accessing government hospitals.
kandi babekarabara bakwazigaziga abakyayenda kulebera hansonga n'owendi kwamama bali bakwata bankwata okubangora kandi barakwata otayita kugamba mu nyama abokwenta omulimo nadekyo tukuze okugambira ekyokkola kikomere tugamba n'omayina enyama ati njo twayimabala ebikomize bibayire bahabuza ati mwatu gavumenti atataka simu ekakwemalola ayakwayire twabakola mulimo.
Traditional birth attendants present at the meeting were not given an opportunity to defend themselves as the directive came directly from the government. This meeting followed a similar one held yesterday in Mavale, in Kagadi district, for traditional birth attendants from Buyaga East constituency in the same district. Over to Kakumiro district, councillors of Kikora sub-county in Kakumiro district have approved the next financial year 2024-2025 budget of over 42.5 million shillings amidst condemnation of the sub-county chief Edward Muhimbo, whom they accuse of crippling service delivery. The heated council sitting that was presided over by the sub-county speaker Anthony Ndievesa at the sub-county premises first experienced a delay as the councillors failed to reach consensus over the underperformance of the previous financial year budget, as they pinned Muhimbo of hiding council documents, self-interest-driven expenditure, among others. Sanity returned when Muhimbo pleaded with the councillors to approve the budget and handle the issues of the previous budget later. This financial year's budget, they have prioritized works, health and education, among others.
kyonka kandi hakubaho obutabaho enkoregana nungi embalira y'esente ez'enyuma tubasize okuba nitutungamu ekibakweta delay ninga shokukyererwa kurabya budget egi. So bakansala tutikirizane n'esente ezibasize kuzo mu budget yahwire kandi niko zituyamba enkozesewa yazo niko tubase kurabya budget egi.
Wewawo chief nashabe kiganyiro kandi nashaba kumudisasa bitu kandi to abantu baburikiro ni baferwa ese kiganyiro ntikimuha konka nituzakwetenga ngo district na muno auditors office of the cow batahemu barebe akwa esete tukaba tuzine kandi ibintu tibikozirwe
miliyoni 50 tutikirizana nazo ezitwatonyenga startup grant enkozesebwa yazo na budget yonka biremire. So tituyino kushemererwa kwingi tituyino kushemererwa na kace habwe enkozesebwa mbi ya sente chikora tuli kubiri mutiyambo bwebembezi mutuyendoliremo.
However, Edward Muhimbo, the sub-county chief Chikora, who has confessed of his mistakes, called for calm as he prepares a detailed report about the expenditure.
Ebimwe bibaire bitakwikiranirizibwaho nabyo eri expenditure report aba councillors bakwetaga ebe detailed ebe mu bwigwire ne yoleka obuntu kyona kuyabaire akintu kikiranizeho ngo tujja kutekanizayo extraordinary council ejja kubayo omwezi gwa 8 okwote niko tusobole kuchenjura buli kimu kyona kyabaite nanto ejja kusono kusaba ngo hado okugumisiriza alo issue ya rising buli kire ya administration block tukunira engineer kujja kurora omulimo gwakozirwe wiki ekwijja na watu report ye baramara kutwa report ye ja kuinforminga way forward right.
Peter Ndiahebwa Byamjisha, the sub-county chairperson, promises to ensure tight supervision to realize progress of the approved financial year budget.
Abahono bo tuhamanayizinga na omwegomborora budget erabizibwe then issues ezindi tuzakuba tuzaddressinga mu kanso ezigarukaho beto twasinga munonga mu byobuhingi nimwe twatamani tuzakurengaho kora ngo twagure imiti tugihereza abahingi nikwe twongere kurwanisa kugaruraho buhangwa twarebaho mu areas ya works mihanda twateka mu sente tuzakorana munonga streets mu town ya Kikora kandi na trading centers ezindi byenyegesa ibyo buyonjo by'amagara twongera kurebamo ntuza ku developing garbage site yitu so kurebeka ngo byo buyonjo mu Kikora byaba birungi.
You are still listening to KDR News Broadcast. This is the news on the international scene.
Welcome back. Now for the news on the international scene. Millions of people are voting in the UK general election with polls open until 22 hours today. It is the first general election at which voters must bring photo ID to vote in person in this first election since 1945. Around 46 million voters are eligible to elect 650 MPs. Parties need at least 326 seats to form a majority government. The early tonight is 17 minutes past 8 p.m. As I wind up the newscast, a quick look on the top stories once more. State House conducts fact-finding mission on Kangombe Forest Reserve land suit. All is set for Kibale District belated World Environment Day celebrations. Government bans traditional birth attendants for unprofessional practices, and millions cast their vote as UK heads to polls in general election. That's it. My name is Deo Asiimwe. I wish you the best of your night. It is a Thursday, and I wish you the best of it all, and tomorrow's going to be a weekend. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, that is X, at Kdr FM. Then we are on Facebook and TikTok as well as YouTube. Keep it up and good night.
From all over the world,